Good time, sweethearts. Is Cutie behind the prom idea? I actually don't know who's running it. Who's running streamer prom? Maybe if it wasn't called prom. Like, what if it was just like a streamer dance? But the idea of it being called a prom is like, ooh, trauma. Ooh, I was cheated on at prom night, actually. Ooh. I don't know if I want to relive those memories. Yeah. Spill. Did I not tell you guys about this story? Okay, what had happened was I dated a guy who he was like a year older, he might have been 2 years, a year and a half older than me in high school. And so it was his prom and he asked me to be his prom date. And so I went and then he goes missing. He absolutely just disappears. And so I was telling my friend, I was like, how much do you want to bet that he's hanging out with this girl that I kind of had an inkling had a crush on him? And so we drove to his house. I peeked through the window. I mean, I only dated him for like, what, 6 months? It was brief. And I peeked through the window and her car was there. I ring the doorbell and then he lets me in and I stormed past him. And then I found her. She was on the phone in his sister's room. I remember it so vividly. She was on the bottom bed of a bunk bed on the phone, huddled in the corner, like as if she was going to get beat up, as if I was going to beat her up. And I remember standing there, I stood there awkwardly in silence, staring at her from not even like this, literally just like this, because I was so disappointed because she was like, we weren't like best friends, but we definitely were friends. You know what I mean? It was like, bruh, are you serious right now? That's crazy, bruh. And then I didn't beat her up. Because it's not her fault. At the end of the day, it was my man's fault. And so after I stared at her awkwardly without saying a single word, just so she knows that I know that I see her and it was awkward and she was on the phone ignoring me, but looking at me and we stared, I proceeded to go into my boyfriend's bedroom and then I ripped up all of our photos and then I left. Yeah.